I feel like I don't deserve anything, and yet He's still so graciously given me everything. My name is Beverley, and this is my story of the Father's redeeming love. I grew up with my grandmother, and I lived with her since I was born, and my father was never around. Though I do remember my mom living with us for a while when I was little. I was very loved and cherished by my grandmother and my aunties. I was also very blessed at school, and I always excelled. I think it was when I was getting older that I started to feel the absence of my parents. I kind of felt alone, even though I knew I was so loved. I felt that all my achievements meant nothing if I had no love. I had a boyfriend when I was in high school, and I started concentrating less on my studies, and I let myself down in my most crucial year, and I couldn't go to med school like I planned. I think it was then I felt like everything was just falling apart. I was left to make those major decisions on my own. It was a time where I felt very alone.
There's always a million reasons to hide your heart inside all the walls you've built for keeping me outside.
I was feeling that I was a real failure at everything, and just that I wasn't good enough, and that I'd wasted all of that God-given potential, and that really weighed me down for many years. I always prayed from a young age for God to send me a life partner. When I was 30, God sent a very special man into my life. His name is Clement Naidu. He'll forever be the man who showed me what love is. I was at a one service, and I remember Pastor Jonathan preaching about the end times. The end times always really scared me, thinking about the Lord's coming. I've had recurring nightmares about the end times. When the altar call came, I really felt the Holy Spirit urging me to go for prayer, to get that kind of assurance that I was looking for. I got the courage to go for prayer, and a lovely couple prayed for me. They both had the same picture while they were praying, and the wife said that she saw me in a beautiful princess's dress. She said that God loved me and I was His precious daughter. And the husband also had a similar picture, and he said that he wasn't sure what kind of relationship I had with my dad growing up. But God was telling me that He loved me and I was His child, and that He wanted me to put Him first. I felt a great comfort in that moment. Well, you know, they say that daughters are their dad's princesses. I never felt the love of a father, and I never knew what it was like to have a dad. I think maybe that's why God sent a picture of a princess's dress, because He was telling me that I was special and that He was my dad.
Tell me I'm the one, tell me I'm loved, tell me you're all so certain. Take a deep breath, you've been coming undone, searching for someone. Tell me it's real, tell me it's fake. This is the curtain call. Life has begun, so tell me you're done, searching for someone.
It's really mind-boggling that the same God who placed the sun and the moon and the stars in their places would still send me such an incredible message of love. That's what I felt. I really felt loved.